order to get this car in the best shape possible, it has to look as good as it runs. So one thing that I wanted to tackle real quick today, since I had a little bit of free time, is these wheels and tires. So as you can tell, they're new tires, but the problem with them is they're super dirty. I got this car out of Oklahoma and lots of red dirt, so that stuff sticks everywhere. Also, the 2 trim rings that did come on the car are the wrong ones. They're not the 3-inch ones, so they're not deep enough. But let me go ahead and show you on the other side. I've already cleaned up those wheels, or those tires, and put new trim rings on it. So to me, that's just a little bit better than the other side. Actually, this side was the dirtier of the 2 sides. There's another one in the back. So yeah, looking a lot better. Alright, here's an update on the 73. So if you notice, the front end sits a little bit higher than it used to. So before, the gap between the tires and the fenders was probably 1 finger, maybe 2. Now it's 3, so it's right where it needs to be. A good indication is from the front to the back, it should be about even. So another thing I want to show you guys is yesterday I started the interior. So one thing the car did need is weather stripping. So we did do weather stripping on the doors. Also, there's a door panel, kind of dirty, but it's brand new. But now, slowly but surely, the car is getting carpet. Also installed all the upper roof panels and all that kind of fun stuff. So little by little it's coming. Sadly, I have to work a lot this week, so I don't know how much progress I'm going to get to make on it, but it's definitely turning around. It's looking a lot better than it used to. And shining up the wheels and tires definitely helped. You guys remember, this is a before shot of the interior. And here's a shot of the new interior. So I reused all the trim for the door panels. Everything cleaned up really well. These seats actually came out of my 73 convertible, and then I recovered the seats that came in this car. So I'll show you those in a minute. But the carpet needs vacuumed, but it is all new. The dash I didn't touch. It was re-dyed already. New center console, new parking brake cover. There's the other door panel, all brand new. All the panels have previously been colored, so I rebuilt the rear storage area. That's all brand new. If you're really good at noticing, the carburetor on this car is different. So I had a field day trying to get this car to run right. So the first problem is the car had a lot of hesitation. So when I took off the carburetor from it, I made the discovery that this intake is a spread bore intake and the carburetor is a square bore. The problem with that is that it causes all kinds of vacuum leaks. So I ended up getting one of these spacers. I don't like the spacers, but you know, it's better than redoing the intake manifold and buying another one of those, all that kind of stuff. So I did that with the double pumper, drove it around. It still had a hesitation. Opened up the double pumper and found out that somebody had been into it. Somebody had changed out jets and metering blocks, did all kinds of just crazy stuff to it. So I bought a brand new, it's a Holley 750. It was 340 bucks, but guess what? It runs 10 times better than the old one did. So it's definitely worth the money. I also had to buy a drop base for the air cleaner so it would clear the hood. Even though this is a high-rise hood, it still needed it. But yeah, the car is basically ready to go. But I want to give you guys a little look at that. Yep, it's still there, still waiting. One day I'll make another video on it, but as for now, it's still slumbering, waiting its turn to go. At least it's not in Ohio anymore. Texas is a better climate for cars, but yep, this Corvette's ready to go. So that's the last video on it. Hopefully it was fun for you guys. There was a lot of Bubba, but we did fix a lot of it. So alright guys, thanks for watching.